Sellers are in control as the macro backdrop turns more challenging. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. Here is your India market briefing for June 19th. We cover the Nifty 50, Sensex, Bank Nifty, and the stocks dominating headlines today. Let us start with a snapshot of the Indian equity markets today. Starting with the Nifty 50, India's benchmark large-cap index. Nifty 50 is broadly flat at 24,043 Indian rupees, awaiting a fresh catalyst. Equity markets are responding to reports that our stock market today, S&P 500 jumps 1.1%, NASDAQ soars 1.5% as Wall Street shrugs off Fed jitters NDTV profit. With Nifty 50 moving sideways today, the market is effectively waiting for a fresh catalyst. The $24,644 level above and $23,442 below are the levels to monitor for the next directional signal. The Sensex, tracking India's 30 largest blue-chip companies. Sensex is trading lower by -0.85%, at 76,753 Indian rupees. Equity markets are responding to reports that our stock market today, S&P 500 jumps 1.1%, NASDAQ soars 1.5% as Wall Street shrugs off Fed jitters NDTV profit. The Bank Nifty, India's banking sector barometer, is closely watched by traders as a leading indicator for the broader market. Bank Nifty is trading lower by -0.43%, at 57,717 Indian rupees. Investor sentiment is being shaped by how the US-Iran deal could affect oil prices, Goldman Sachs. With Bank Nifty moving sideways today, the market is effectively waiting for a fresh catalyst. The $59,160 level above and $56,274 below are the levels to monitor for the next directional signal. Now let us look at the stocks making headlines in India today. Wipro dipped -1.28% to 180.50 Indian rupees. Revenue growth trajectory is the primary debate. Wipro has underperformed IT peers on organic growth for 2 years. Any acceleration above 2 to 3% sequential growth would signal a turn. Large deal TCV and pipeline are the leading indicators. TCS made a dramatic move today, plunged -3.06% to 2,135.90 Indian rupees. North American BFSI IT spending is at an inflection point. Any signal of budget revival from US banks and insurance firms would drive a TCS earnings upgrade cycle. The AI Copilot and automation deal pipeline is the differentiation story for the current cycle. Now let us look at the macro backdrop for Indian markets. The rupee is strengthening against the dollar, trading at 94.33. A softer rupee compresses margins for import-heavy sectors like oil, consumer goods, and airlines, while IT exporters like TCS and Infosys benefit. Equity markets are responding to reports that our stock market today, S&P 500 jumps 1.1%, NASDAQ soars 1.5% as Wall Street shrugs off Fed jitters NDTV profit. Foreign institutional investor flows are the near-term swing factor. Any risk-off in global markets tends to amplify selling pressure on Indian indices given the high FII ownership in Nifty 50 constituents. The biggest mover in India today is TCS. TCS plunged -3.06% to 2,135.90 Indian rupees in a significant session. Large deal wins, measured by total contract value, are the most important signal for TCS revenue trajectory over the next 12 months. BFSI and retail verticals in North America are the key spending sectors to watch. Any IT budget revision by US banks would move TCS estimates meaningfully. Here is what we will be watching closely in the days ahead. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. Every morning, before markets open, we break down exactly what is moving and why. If you want that edge every day, subscribe and hit the bell icon. If today's analysis was useful, a like is the best way to support the channel. We genuinely appreciate every single one. We read every comment. Drop your view below. That is all from MTRS_Market Pulse for today. All analysis is for informational and educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always consult a qualified financial advisor. Trade safe, and we will see you in the next one. That is your India market briefing from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe for daily coverage of Indian and global markets.